So sticking with the marketing plan for this lesson, so if you recap back, we had the key elements. So the first two we looked at were establishing objectives and market description. Then we looked at actual product and the price, so strategies based around them. So for this lesson, we're going to look at place and also promotion. So place, talking about the channels of distribution, and promotion, so how are customers actually aware of your product. So when we say the word place, we're really talking about distribution channels. So how does the product go from the producer to the end user, the customer? So there's four main routes taken. Obviously you see here we have the producer straight to the customer, the producer to a retailer, then to a customer, producer to wholesaler, to retailer, to customer, and the last one, producer to agent, to wholesaler, to retailer, to consumer. So as you can imagine, with each one of these routes, the more middlemen are in between, there's going to be added money each time. So for things like transport cost, commission and whatnot. So the longer these routes, the more the end user, the consumer, ends up paying. So this one here would be, obviously at the top, would be the cheapest option. And with things like non-store retailing and e-marketing, it's becoming a lot more convenient for producers to sell directly to their consumers and cutting out all these middlemen, obviously, which means the consumer gets a better price and the producer has less to worry about to get it to the consumer. So obviously the internet's played a massive part in this, and warehousing overseas, and emailing and posted order. Amazon, for example, a company that does this very well, and you can see how things are changing from traditional stores to now more online markets almost. So how does a business decide on the channel of distribution they're going to use? So predominantly they choose the channels depending on one, the location of their market, so how best they can actually reach their market through which channels, and also how they want to control or cover the market. So this is known as market coverage, so how much coverage you have in that actual market. So this is really down to the number of outlets a business chooses to have for its product. So the three methods of market coverage you have is intensive, selective, and exclusive. So we'll start with the first one, is intensive. So this one down here, it's like this is the product is widely available. The intention is to cover the vast majority of the market, and also, we also call it saturate the market, as it can be referred to in marketing terms. Examples of this is like everyday items, bread, milk, so you can get in pretty much every outlet you go to. You can pick up bread and milk. These are obviously just examples. There are far more than that. And then we move on to selective distribution or selective coverage. The product is only distributed or stocked in a handful of outlets. So it's intended to cover the majority of the market, but not the entire thing, or as intensive as an intensive distribution. Examples of this would be clothing, furniture, and electrical appliances such as televisions and DVD players. Examples. You can't get them everywhere, but there will be select stores in the areas that most people can travel to get. And then the last one is exclusive distribution or exclusive market coverage. So this is where the product is only available in one outlet. So it's not going to cover the whole market. It's just one outlet that sells this exclusive product. So again, hence the name. A lot of the products in this will be very expensive, very exclusive, and of course where it is available will also help with its image and its promotion and its brand campaigns as well. So we learned earlier on in this class how important communication is between human resources. Well, so in promotion, it's really communication between the business and its customers, and the communication about the product to its customers. So what exactly is promotion? So promotion is just the term that describes the methods used by a business to inform, persuade, and remind a target market about its products. So just like we have the marketing mix, we have 4 different P's. Within promotion, there's also a promotional mix. So there's different methods within promotion you can use, and different strategies you can use to help inform customers, to help persuade customers, and just to remind customers about your product. So just communicating to them in different ways. So there's many different methods you can use. For example, there's personal selling. The best example of this would be a car salesman. So a sales representative sitting down with a customer, informing them about the car, helping to persuade them about the features, and hopefully getting them to buy it. Very personal, very one-on-one. Expensive, but again, the customer gets to learn a lot about the product itself, and hopefully this can persuade them to buy it. Advertising. So this is what we see all the time, using mass media to push a business communication. So communication with the product through the mass media, so paying for advertising space on television, on the radio, or print media on a newspaper or a magazine, for example. And of course now online, e-marketing is very big, and e-advertising. So internet banners on your phone that come up, also when you're on Facebook down the side, and Google, sponsored links, all these different things, different types of advertising. Then we move on to also publicity. So this is any free news story about your business that could be posted online, people talking about it, word of mouth, again, or just a news article about your business and product. And then public relations. So this is just activities that businesses use to keep a favorable relationship between itself, the business, and its customers.